Boy, y'all got them twerking on the ground, twerking in the sky, and next thing you know, they're gonna be twerking underwater. Just twerk, Bubbles. Hey, I see you back. I see you starting to like the show. And I appreciate it, man. This is the Language of Kings, where we go in, we go deep, we talk about everything with a particular story, especially as it relates to men and women, relationships, marriages, families, all of the deep stuff, spiritual stuff. So today I got a story that you will not believe. If you've flown in an airplane before, you're not going to want to miss this one, because this one relates to you. And you know what? You're the blame. Huh? For all of this. You're the blame. Okay, you see this lady right here. Okay, now this is Nelly Diala. We're gonna pronounce her name that way, act like it's right. I don't know if it's right or it's wrong. Here's what I do know about Nelly. Nelly recently got fired from Alaska Airlines because she was twerking on a plane. Bruh. Yes, that's right. Nelly took it upon herself while the plane was waiting to take off. She had a couple hours to kill. And Nelly just got on that plane and started bouncing that thing, shaking that thing, gyrating that thing and all of that. But not only that, she thought it was important for you to see that. So she went to her TikTok and she posted this now viral, we say viral around here, viral video, because it's beyond viral. And she put this video on her page of her bouncing and gyrating and shaking, and she's having a good old grand old time. Now, she doesn't understand Nelly. Nelly doesn't understand why she was fired from Alaska Airlines, because, everybody's doing this now. So why would she get fired? I want to read something to you, okay? Now, Nelly Diala claims that she was wrongfully fired from Alaska Airlines for violating the airline's social media policy after she posted a TikTok of herself twerking in the aisles of the empty plane. Now, I know what you're saying, you little freak. You're saying, hey, King Henry, I need to see this video. But you're saying, hey, I need to see this video, not because she's twerking. No. Our audience doesn't do that type stuff. That's for all the audience that are not watching the video. You're saying it because you just want proof of all of this, right? I bet. Anyway, look right here. I'm going to show this. I'm going to play this video for you right here.
Oh my gosh!
All right. So Nelly goes and gets it in. All right. Nelly goes and gets it in on the plane. Nelly's got the moves. She goes to twerking. She's in the uniform and all of that. Now, Nelly is saying that she's unjustly fired from her dream job. This is the job that she had wanted all her life, and now she got the job, and now she's unjustly fired, and it's your fault because you, ma'am, you, sir, are acting like you have never twerked on a plane before in your life.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man.
That's what she says now. That's not me. That's what she says. She says that you ought to stop acting like you've never done this before. Now, I don't know about you, but maybe I'm missing out on all of the action because I've never got on a plane and just started twerking my tail off, shaking it down to the ground, picking it up from when it's low. None of that stuff. That's just never been my thing. But Nelly says that's my fault because I should have known better, and I should have been, 3,000 feet in the sky, twerking that thing, and then the turbulence on the plane really goes along with how I'm bouncing. Okay? Let me read something else for me. Let me read something else for you. I'm sorry, I can't talk today. She says, I was also celebrating the end of probation. This is a work thing, when you got 30 days, some companies, 90 days for another company. So the company kind of decides, is this person going to work out for us, benefit us or not? And then within that time frame, you can exit from that person without any accountability as a company or so forth. Okay. Now, she says that she was celebrating the end of her probation and making it out of a hard upbringing in San Francisco, California. Okay. Many people in the industry could relate to that. You know what that sounds like? That sounds like your normal hip hop rap star reasoning behind something that happens that you didn't like. And that also sounds like the modern woman who's not taking accountability for any of her actions. Ma'am, Nelly, I need you to understand this. I need you to know that this is on you. If you're saying that this is your dream job, that you got this job, that you got out of the hard streets of San Francisco, California, that weird life and all of the drugs and the gang banging and the thug and the crime and the stealing and all of these things, you finally made it out. And now you've gotten a job as a stewardess or airline flight attendant. And now you got there. And the very first thing that you do when you get there, Nelly, is you shake your bottom and your belly. Nelly, that's what you do. And you saying that, hey, it's not my fault, but it's y'all's fault for getting rid of me, firing me. Why would you do something like that? Now, I need you to listen and understand, Nelly, that from the professional side, right? Alaska Airlines, when you're thinking about them, the way that they would see this particular thing is like this. They want to provide excellent customer service. They want to have a great public image. They want to say, hey, we want people to understand that we're professional and we want to earn an income, make more money, bring more people in, all of those things. We want our shareholders to understand that we are represented in a great light. We want all of the positive attention that comes our way. That is what we want. But when you put on our uniform, which is not a stripper uniform, when you put on our uniform, which is not a mechanic uniform, so you're not getting dirty or using wrenches and tools and pliers, when you put on a uniform, it's not a police uniform, so you're not out fighting crime or pulling people over, putting handcuffs. When you get into our uniform, we have a certain level of expectation that we expect from the people who work for us. Now, Nelly, if you do not understand that, it's not the airline's fault. That's your fault. And you need to land on this understanding. See what I did there? You need to land on it. Whatever. Okay. But you need to understand that when you work for somebody else, they have expectations, they have standards, they have all of these things that you as an employee have to adhere to. Okay. Let me read this from Alaska Airlines. While we don't comment on personal matters, we hold all flight attendants to high standards for conduct and guest care. That's the end of the quote. Now, just like I just said, these people have a standard that they are trying to meet. You did not meet that particular standard. They are the employer. You are the employee. So they made a decision to get rid of you. Now, as I said, Nelly apparently has started a GoFundMe. I'm not going to put that GoFundMe link down there. I'm not going to do that. Last check from when I was reading it saying that she had about $2,000 in that GoFundMe. Because she's saying, look, since I got fired from this job, my dream job, I don't have the means or the way to pay my bills, pay my rent or what have you, the stuff that I need to live and survive. Now, that is absolutely sad. That is sad. That is something, right? Hopefully she can get some relatives or friends or whatever to kind of help her out with that situation. Here's what usually happens. I'm not saying that Nelly's going to do this. I'm just saying this is what usually happens, especially with the modern woman. Can't make ends meet, so she looks online and then there's an OF with her name on it. She says, you know what? I'm already twerking on the plane. I'm already twerking on the nose and the wing of a plane. I might as well start an OF and make some money. Now, if she did that, more than likely the simps and the pimps will come out and they would just say, you know what, Nelly, I want to see you shake your bottom and your belly on a plane. And this could be a theme. This could be fun. We'll pay. We'll give you $5.99, $7.99, whatever it costs for only Fs nowadays. And she'll make some money off of that. But again, how much does a soul cost? If you go down that route and do those things, what happens to old Nelly? I think we should be in prayer for sure, because that stuff is kind of crazy, isn't it, to think about. But here's what I would also give you as a suggestion in life. If your value is not more than you gyrating and bouncing, if your social media, if you have a picture on your social media, a video on your social media of you talking to people and it gets 100 views, but then you have another video or picture on your same page of you bouncing your bottom on a sink and it has 30,000 views, that means you don't have any value. That means people don't see you for your worth. That means you're not good enough at talking or presenting or whatever it is that you do. So people would rather see you do this other stuff. So you need to create more value in that space. Close the door there. It's going to bring all types of attention that you do not need. I hope this helps out. I hope this helps you guys understand. And we're going to be praying for our sister Nellie and what she's got going on. And hopefully she gets some accountability and all of those things. Okay. Now, this is the Language of Kings, man. Listen, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, hit the subscribe button because we appreciate the follows. We appreciate the support. We appreciate the love. Okay. You can follow us on Instagram, on Facebook, and wherever else. X even, Henry and Victoria Doss, and we will be there. We'll have some good times, man. We'll appreciate you guys, and we'll see you guys in the next video.